Hey guys, good to see you back. Once again, I'm back with a new tutorial related JavaScript, and in this tutorial, we are going to learn about two new property related JavaScript, which is offsetWidth and offsetHeight. In this example, you can see a div element, and in this div element, we set border. Also, we have text and padding in this box, and a vertical scroll bar. And now I want to get height of this div element. I want to extract the length of this div element from this point to this point. To extract this value, JavaScript introduces a new property which is offsetHeight. At the same way, if we want to extract the width of this element, in that case we need to use offsetWidth property. If you notice, you can see we have 10 pixel border, padding area, also we have content area and a scroll bar. offsetWidth, otherwise offsetHeight, going to return the total width. offsetWidth and offsetHeight returns the width and height of an element in pixels, including padding, border, and scroll bar. If we have horizontal scroll bar at the bottom, it's going to add in our height. So this property going to provide total width and height, including border width. Just it do not include the margin area. So let's start the practical and see how this property going to help us. So as you can see, side by side, I open my Visual Studio Code editor and my browser using Live Server extension, and I already created an HTML document named index.html. So if you notice, in our body tag, we have a div tag with class name box, and I style this box div in our style section. Here I set width and height 300 pixel and set a background color orange. And now I'm going to use JavaScript property offsetWidth and offsetHeight. So here I'm going to use script tag, script, and inside the script tag, first I'm going to target this box using its class name. So I'm going to create a variable var, and our variable name is target. Target equal to document dot query selector. Inside the round braces, inside the double quotes, we need to pass the class name dot box and semicolon 2 in this line. And now I'm going to create two other variables for offsetWidth and offsetHeight. Some type var, and our variable name is width. Width equal to target dot offsetWidth semicolon 2 in this line. Then I'm going to duplicate this line and I'm going to replace width with height. And here I'm going to type target dot offsetHeight. And now I want to print this value in my console. So I'm going to type console dot log inside the round braces. Inside the double quotes, I'm going to type offsetWidth concatenation with width and semicolon to end this line. And the same way, I want to print offsetHeight. So I'm going to duplicate this line and here I'm going to type offsetHeight. Also, I'm going to replace width with height. And I'm going to set this file. After set this file, if I turn on my console, you can see the result. Offset width is 300 pixel and offset height is 300 pixel, because here we assign same amount of height and width to this container. But what if I add some border? So I want to type border property, and I want to add 10 pixel solid border, and our border color is red. If I save this file, now you can see the result. Now our offset width become 320 pixel and offset height become 320 pixel. Also, if I want to add padding, some type padding, from each of the direction I want to add 50 pixel padding. If I save this file, you can see the result. Now each of the direction it add 50 pixel padding, also it add 10 pixel border and the actual height and width 300 and 300. Using these properties, we can get total height and total width of an element. So this is it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next tutorial.